Good day, good people. I hope you are. Faceless here. So today we're going to talk about Steven Crowder and the video that is going around of him yelling at his wife, if you can even politely call it like that. I've seen the video a couple of times now, and it's just shocking. I don't really know this person. Did a little research on him. I mean, this is just crazy. We're going to watch the video like a little bit, 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and then I'll come back and comment about it.
What do you need me to pick up? I'll get it. I'll be back when I'm back.
No, that doesn't work either. You'll be back when you're back. That doesn't work either.
See,
Do you understand the difference between my life being set to the second and you going, I'll be back when I'm back?
Steven,
And making it work when you do that. The only way out of it is discipline and respect. It's the only way out of it, or we're at an impasse.
we are at an impasse.
Good. Because you can't have any discipline and respect.
This man is sitting comfortably while his wife is standing, crying. He doesn't care. He's not even trying to cool down the situation. She is like 8 months plus pregnant, apparently with twins. And he doesn't care. He's sitting like, whatever, go and get this. He wants her to go to the store to get his stuff, grilled, steak, whatever. And he's just sitting there doing nothing. Apparently they just have the one car. She's trying to find other solution and he's trying to talk nonsense. Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah, there you go. You throw your hand, you give up so easily.
I don't give up, Steven.
Hillary,
Steven?
you give up so easily. I just said the only way out of this is discipline and respect. You said, then we're at an impasse.
Steven, no, we are at an impasse, okay? I love you, but Steven, your abuse is sick. Your abuse
Watch it.
is sick.
Watch it. Fucking watch it.
I'm gonna let go. I'll get what you need me to get. And I need some space. We need to just stop engaging for a little bit, okay? I love you. I love you very much.
I don't love you. That's the big problem. I've never received love from you. And the fact is, when I go, look, I need you to do A, B, C, and D, you just be disciplined about it. You go, no. But I love you more than life itself. Okay. Put on some gloves. No. But I love you more than life itself. That's not fair. That's not fair, and it's disingenuous. Hillary, you're right. We're at an impasse. Become someone, listen to me, day in and day out, worthy of a wife. No, not as a wife. I didn't say as a wife.
As a wife.
Hillary, come on now.
I'm not gonna engage. I'm not gonna engage anymore. I'm gonna go. I'll text me what you need. I'll get you what you need. I love you. I'm committed to you.
Put on some gloves. Are you committed enough to do those things?
I'm not trying to.
Are you committed enough to do those things? You're not committed to anything. You're not committed to anything. You just said I love you. I'm committed to you. Walk the dogs. Put on some gloves.
I need to.
Walk the dogs. Put on some gloves. Are you committed enough to do those things?
Are
you committed enough to do those things? Are you committed enough to do those things?
I'm gonna just.
Walk the dogs. Put on some gloves. Are you committed enough to get the medication the dogs take? No, you take Betty.
There are so many things wrong with this video. There are so many things wrong. I know that when you get married, you don't get married to get divorced. So you can't just be fighting and be like, I'm done and I'm gone. It happens when the fights are just too many fights. There have been too many fights, and at some point, yes, you do give up. But you don't give up on the first fight. You don't give up. Even sometimes when it gets physical, you don't give up because you believe that what you have to, for better and for worse, you believe in that. However, this man has stressed me out. Let's go back to this part. He's talking to her like a dog, sitting comfortably. He wants her to go and get some steak because
Boundary and abusive and cruel. You were not taking the car. Because if you refuse to do wifey things, then I will go pick up the groceries.
There's no groceries. I'd be happy.
Steaks, wood pellets, my grill. I know it's an unreasonable request, but I'll go do it. How about you first? Hillary, how do you respect the man? Yes, how do you man? How do you man? Receive love and respect.
it's like, I'm a man, go get my steak, my grill, my stuff. If you have one car and maybe you had gone out that day, you could have called your wife and asked, oh, have you managed to go and get this? And obviously she would have said no because you had the car, the one car, and you were coming back. You could have stopped by, pick up the groceries, your steak, your grill for probably a party you want to do with your friends and blah, blah, blah. Nope. You get there, she doesn't have a car. She now has the car because you're at home. She wants to go get the groceries and she already maybe had a lot of things on her plate. She is like 8 months pregnant with twins. She's so hot, her t-shirt is actually rolled up. And you still can say, oh, let me actually help my wife go and get my stuff. You're yelling at her, you're not wifely enough. She's listening to you. She's thinking about getting the dog, taking the dog for a walk. She has to think about getting your stuff from the store. And she still has to listen to you yelling at her because you're not actually treating her as your wife. You're treating her as if she was a maid, and even you're not even allowed to talk like that to a maid. Never. And she's like, I'm a man. I need respect. Do you respect? I'm a man. And what? Respect should be given to every human being that actually deserves the respect. It's not because you are her man, because you are clearly disrespecting your wife. Clearly. Let's just continue watching this.
No, you're not taking the car.
Steven,
You're not taking the car.
Steven,
You are not
then I
taking
will ask them to pick me up. Would you like me to ask?
the car. Right?
It's not correct, Steven.
Get an Uber.
Okay, Steven, I can't.
This woman is even trying to find a solution. I'll get an Uber, I'll get somebody to pick up. Nothing is good enough for this man. There is no right answer. He just wanted to argue with her. And when at some point she's like, okay, we're at an impasse. He's like, you're giving up. No, you're just yelling at somebody who wants to like de-escalate the situation. And you're yelling at her. I mean, she's courageous. She stayed there long enough to listen to. I would have been gone. You know, some of us, you start yelling at us. We don't want to argue back. We take our stuff and we just leave for the moment. And when it becomes unbearable, they actually are divorcing. You divorce because this is not healthy for both of them. You're not happy, she's not happy, and it's stated at some point, I don't love you. All right. Even when you're fighting with somebody, with your spouse, usually those words don't really come out. You find yourself really angry and you up yourself and you leave. Actually, when you say those words, you know you don't mean them. And sometimes when you don't mean something and it just comes out, it actually hurts you that is saying it. So before you say stuff that you don't really mean, but you just want to say to hurt the person a little bit while you're fighting, you up and leave. No, he wants her to stand there, go walk the dog, go pick up his things because he needs a car to go see his parents, his friends. Who does that?
Walk out right now. Listen to me. I can't go to the gym. I can't go to my parents. I can't call my friends. I can't be home. You're gonna take the car and leave me here. Hillary, just think of how boxed in you've made me.
What do you need?
He looks like the kind of person who locks his wife in the house and go out all day and then comes back and wants everything to be in the house, but they have the one car. And clearly he doesn't even seem to want somebody to come and just bring the grocery in. So what the hell do you want from this woman?
You need to pick up. I'll get it. I'll be back when I'm back.
No, that doesn't work either. You'll be back when you're back. That doesn't work either.
Nothing works for him. Nothing. This really got me scared when he just like sit up like that. I was like, this doesn't look good.
Are you committed enough to do those things?
I'm not gonna.
Are you committed enough to do those things? You're not committed to anything. You're not committed to anything. You just said I love you. I'm committed to it. Walk the dogs, put on some gloves.
Walk the dog. Put on some gloves. Who actually talks like that to their spouse? You're not doing anything. You're sitting, smoking a cigar. Why the hell don't you walk the dog? You walk the dog, she goes gets the groceries, she comes back with the car, you take your car, you go do what you want to do. I don't understand men who actually get married to women and want them to be submissive like slaves. Like they're not allowed to say anything, they're not allowed to think, they're not allowed to, they have to be wifey. Like you say jump and I say how high. I don't even say how high, I have to guess right how high. I got so scared when he just stood up to go towards the door. Because when somebody can talk to you like this, the person is always a second away to be physical. He had stated in another statement that he has put on his Twitter that they have never been physically, like it has never been physical like that between them. But really, I think sometimes mental threats are even harder than just beating somebody up. Thank God he didn't beat her up. Again, she's pregnant, 8 months pregnant. She's in distress because when you're stressing somebody who is pregnant, the baby can feel the stress. The babies, in this case, can feel the stress. This is not helpful for her. She can lose the baby, she can lose her life because she's stressed in this condition.
The children need a mom and a dad, and that divorce is horrible. But in today's legal system, my beliefs don't matter. In Texas, divorce is permitted.
He does not even believe that his wife should have the right to go and ask for a divorce. But he went out and asked for the divorce without letting his wife know that he was going to ask for a divorce. But because his wife wanted to divorce him, he felt upset because he's the man of the family. He's the head of the family. He should be the one who actually decides to divorce. Why the hell would his wifey, with wifey duties, have the right to go and ask for a divorce? Why the hell would the wife actually have that? The thing what I think is crazy about all this? I don't know if his wife was working, but I feel like if your wife is a housewife, yes, she should do some things. Destiny yesterday actually put out a video that I was really shocked about because it's like, well, it's not because you're pregnant that you just have to lie around. Not all women are the same. Some women have it really easy when they're pregnant. Some women have it tough. This woman in this video, she was pregnant. She was feeling hot. She was feeling so many things. She was being yelled at. She was being told to do X, Y, Z. I mean, even if you think that your wife is lazy and she has not done a whole lot during that day, some days, especially when you're 8 months plus, it's become harder to do things. You don't even have to be a woman to know that. Maybe she's not working, even if she has jobs, she's not working. So he's the one who goes out and comes back in. If you're the one who goes back and come back in the house, how are you yelling so much as your wife? You're talking about finances, state of mind, blah, blah, blah. Again, for better or for worse, if you're not happy, tell your wife. You told her that day, I don't love you. We're judging this after 2 years, but there's something wrong when you want now to say, I'm going to come with the truth. When we know that you are somebody who knows how to edit videos and that will pretend that you are on the right side and the other person is on the wrong side. I think it's so sad though that people are willing to do this and not just peacefully divorce. I mean, you're like 2 minutes away from peace, not seeing this person really anymore, not talking to this person anymore, and you're still willing to publicly fight about this. You could have just said, that was not one of my best days. I apologize for this. Even though they want to put this out there, let's actually keep this private. But he wants to unseal things now. So we are going to be more into this, and hopefully for him, this is what he's trying to do, be on his side. Brother, if you can talk to a woman like this even once, because some people have been married 30 plus, 40 plus, 50 plus years, they have never spoken to their spouse like that. I don't agree with him. This was abuse. Hopefully they can just get divorced and, not see each other that much and be happy, because this is just ridiculous. Anyway, tell me what you think in the comment section. Like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Faceless here. Ciao.